All right, everybody, how you doing? My name's Tim Stokel. Welcome to Sultans of Swing with Frank Shallow, as always.
Yes, sir. Hello.
What's up, Frank? How you doing?
Not bad over you, Tim.
Great. Just great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
Baseball's here.
Baseball is here.
Thank
We're
you.
a couple days into the season. We'll get into our overreactions from opening day and last couple days of the season that have just passed us.
Yes.
So we'll get into that. We have another kind of like a different thing we're going to be talking about later about if you could start over your fandom, what team would you choose right now? Or if you're like just getting into baseball looking for a favorite team, who would you start with? So we'll get into that as well. But we're going to start with the big news that has happened since our last podcast, and that's the Craig Kimbrell trade.
Yeah.
Which went down on Easter Sunday, right before opening night.
Yeah. And I think it took a lot of people by surprise.
Yeah, oh yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
I mean,
It came out of nowhere.
San Diego made their bullpen a lot better.
Yeah, they solidified the back end. We were talking about that before. I thought that was a big concern of theirs.
Not
I
anymore.
didn't trust Benoit, but now they got maybe, at least arguably, the best closer in the game.
Top two.
Top two.
Him and who, Chapman?
Oh yeah, him and Chapman, I would say.
All right, so here's the deal. Padres get Craig Kimbrell and Melvin Upton Jr. Braves get Carlos Quentin, Cameron Maybin, Matt Weisler, and Jordan Probick.
All right. The last two are
They got
minor
rid of Carlos
leaguers, right?
Quentin. Yeah, last two are minor leaguers. Matt Weisler is, what is he? Right-handed pitcher, 6'3", 195, 22 years old. He was a 7th round pick in 2011.
Okay.
Jordan Probick, outfielder, 6'2", 190, 20 years old, 2nd round pick in 2013.
So you got a second
And
round
also,
pick.
the Braves got the 41st overall pick in the draft.
Right. Yeah, they did get a pick in that. So they're
And from what I
continuing their
read,
trend.
this Probick kid is supposed to be
He's
good.
good?
Yeah.
They're continuing their trend of trading their contracts, guys that they don't really want to pay big money for while they still have a lot of value, in order to rebuild for that new ballpark.
Right. But they already paid Kimbrell.
Well, they don't want to keep paying them now.
I know,
now
I'm
they
just
now they
saying.
have like young players, and they'll have money to spend when the time comes. Maybe go after some big guys in a couple of years.
Yeah.
They have good young pitching too.
They do.
Right now, Tehran, Shelby Miller, Wood. So they're heading in the right direction. And then let's talk about the Padres. I mean,
Just getting
no
better.
team did as much as they did in the offseason, made as much noise.
Especially
Kemp,
big
Upton,
move,
Myers,
like big name
huge.
moves.
Yeah. And now they go out and get top 2 closers in baseball. Are they done, you think? I mean, and James Shields, I forgot they got him.
I don't know, but I was reading they're looking for shortstop help.
Yeah, they need it.
They do. If they
But
can
who?
get a shortstop, I don't know.
Who's
I don't
out
know.
there?
I mean, it's so early. Who's going to be willing to trade
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
right now?
So maybe they're going to play it out with who's Amarista right now. See what they get from him, which I don't expect to be very much.
No, I don't think so.
And then see.
I mean, later
In a
on,
couple
if
months.
you get closer to trade deadline, you're thinking Tulowitzki could possibly be available from Colorado. You could get,
Ian Desmond maybe.
Ian Desmond.
Isn't he expiring contract?
I don't know, why? How long do you think the Rays are going to hold on to Asdrubal Cabrera?
No. If he's playing well, he's a trade.
That's another
Piece
guy.
as well,
I
yeah.
don't understand that. I never understood that signing anyway. But
Just a guy to fill a hole.
yeah, but you didn't need him. They're that bad. The Rays are bad. They're bad.
You hate the Rays.
I know. I think they're horrible. They're so bad.
So the Padres, I updated my playoff or my standings predictions right before the opening night game. So they're in, they're locked, they're official. Still have the Padres missing the playoffs.
Do you?
Yeah. I have them 1 game behind my second wildcard team, which is now the Pirates. I replaced the Marlins with the Pirates. And I hate that infield. I hate it so much.
I know you do.
I don't think anyone in there can hit.
I know.
And I don't think Derek Norris he had a good half of the season. And then I don't think he's that special as that catcher. I like the pitching. Not crazy about 4 and 5. Kennedy, yeah. He's a strikeout guy. He's an
not
inning
for the
eater.
bottom of the rotation.
Yeah, he's not a bad 4. Then whoever's at 5, Morrow, I don't
Yeah.
know who it's going to be.
Imagine if this was like this team 4 years ago with Adrian Gonzalez, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, Adrian Gonzalez was there. Last year was 2010.
5 years
Yeah.
ago. That was a long time ago.
I know. I think he was in Boston for a bit, very briefly.
2 years, I think.
Year and a half.
Yeah. Oh man. So, what do you want to get into our overreactions?
Yeah. The number one rule of opening day, opening week, is don't overreact.
No.
But everyone does it. Because you need something to talk about. Like this,
because you don't know how good teams are or how bad teams are. It's the first 3
Right,
games
you have
of
no
the year.
idea, but like the shows on TV, MLB Network, they have to fill airtime.
Right.
So they got to say something.
Yeah.
And us just talking at the water cooler or whatever, you got to say something.
Yeah.
So we got some overreactions that I kind of think my 3 are. I mean, they're absolutely overreactions. But they're not impossible.
I think 2 of my 3 are absolutely overreactions, but I think they're all possible too.
All right. You want to start?
Yeah.
Want to do one?
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
All right. So my first one is Clayton Kershaw will put up human numbers rather than machine numbers.
Rather than
because if you
extraterrestrial numbers.
Yeah. If you look back the last 4 years, listen to his ERAs.
Okay.
This is insane. I'll start in 2011 and go up.
Okay.
2011, 2.28. 2012, 2.53. 2013, 1.83. 2014, 1.77.
What was his 2012?
2.53.
That's the worst one.
Worst ERA
That's a bad
in the
year.
last 4 years.
Yeah. So what?
That's insane. Monday he gave up 3 runs, 6 innings pitched.
Right, against the Padres.
So that could definitely be an overreaction.
So if he gives up more than 2 runs in a game, everyone freaks out.
Yeah.
It's like, what's he doing? He's not throwing 7+,
Right.
giving up
Getting
2
10
or fewer.
strikeouts and
Yeah,
giving
he
up
did
2
have a
or
lot of
fewer.
strikeouts too, like 8, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean.
But out of all my reactions, I think that's the one that's least likely to happen.
Yeah, because it's
Because
Clayton
he's so
Kershaw and he's incredible. But he's like, so what would be a human year for him?
A human year? I don't know, maybe a 3 or
Yeah. I was gonna say like 2.8 to 3,
yeah.
which still
Which
might
is
win him the
nothing
Cy
wrong
Young.
with that,
Yeah, I think he's gonna be like.
I mean, you
2.5
know he's going
or
to throw
lower.
200 innings if he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe 2.8 to 3 ERA.
Yeah.
That's like not even human. If that's
That's
your worst
still
year,
great.
it's so incredible.
Yeah.
All right, let me hear yours.
All right, my first one. Adrian Gonzalez wins the Triple Crown in the
He
National
is
League.
On fire.
He's unbelievable to
He's
start
on
in
fire.
3 games.
Last night he hit 3 home runs.
He had 3 home runs last night. He has 5 total already in 3 games. 7 RBIs, 769 average. I love Adrian Gonzalez. I think I mentioned that in one of our previous shows.
Yeah, you did.
He
I think
led-
that was our fantasy show you were talking
Yeah, he
about.
led the league in RBIs last year at 116 with 27 home runs. So say he continues. Obviously, he's not going to continue at this pace.
No. Well, he's on pace for 500 home runs right now. So.
Yeah. so I would say no. But let's say he hits 27 home runs and drives in 120 runs this year. That could lead the National League in those 2 cases. Well,
27 home runs.
27 home runs won't do it, but because
it's gonna be
Giancarlo
close.
Stanton. But he's good at. Maybe he hits 35. Maybe
Yeah, you could hit 35.
he hit 40 in 2009
He could hit 35.
in San Diego. Let's say he hits
In a huge
35,
ballpark in
drives
San
in
Diego.
100, 120.
I mean, 2009 was also 6 years ago.
I know.
But he has power. He always has.
He absolutely has power. He had 27 last year. He's a career 293 hitter.
He's unbelievable. He's so underrated.
Yeah.
Always has been.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
He's consistent. He averages 29 home runs and 105 RBIs in a 162 game season throughout his career with a 293 average and a 365 on base percentage. That's pretty darn good.
Insane.
Yeah, so my first reaction, Adrian Gonzalez wins the Triple Crown.
All right, so we got Adrian Gonzalez wins the Triple Crown. Clayton Kershaw comes back to earth.
2 Dodger.
Oh yeah, they are 2 Dodgers. I didn't realize that. All right, my second overreaction. Ryan Sandberg will be the first manager fired this year.
That's probably... Well, I don't know if they're going to give up on him.
I think that if they can't, they have to.
Why? He has
they're
nothing
so
to
bad.
work with.
I know, but he doesn't do anything good.
That's true.
Like, even just watching, I just don't like watching him manage a game. I hate the decisions he makes with pitchers. I think he's horrible. I just think he's an awful manager.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be the first manager fired. And I
Well,
don't
they
think
won
that's
last
an overreaction.
night. They're 1-1. They're
They're
500.
1-1. Oh man, because Aaron Harang came out of the
he looked good.
casket and threw a great game.
Aaron Harang, the number 2.
That's so bad.
David
And
Buchanan going tonight.
they had an interview and they're like, "Yeah, once Chad Billingsley gets back, like, oh my god, this is what it's come down
That's
to."
what we're looking forward to.
Oh my gosh! All right, give me your number 2.
My number 2, Colorado Rockies lead the league in runs scored, contend for a wild card spot. They're 3-0 to
That's
start
not
the young
happening.
season.
No,
They currently lead,
their pitching is not good.
but they might have the best lineup in baseball.
One of them, but their pitching is so bad.
All right, let's talk about the lineup then.
All right, good.
Because I really think, I'm starting to think this lineup could be enough to help them
Carry them?
contend. Every single player on that team can hit. Morneau can hit. DJ LeMahieu, he's not a great hitter, but I mean their defense is great too. They have Gold Glove winners all over the place.
Right.
LeMahieu's, I think he won the Gold Glove last year.
Yeah, he did.
Tulowitzki, obviously. Nolan Arenado, one of the most underrated third basemen in the game. I think he
can
won the
hit.
Gold Glove. Dickerson, Blackman, Carlos, Gonzalez in the outfield, and then Hundley, the catcher. Hundley's
He's
nothing. But if Cargo and Tulo stay healthy, this
That's
is
the
a
problem with them,
dangerous lineup.
Yeah.
And it's 3 games, obviously. They're hitting on the road.
Right. I know.
And
Once
that
you
used
go
to be
home,
a
the Coors
problem.
Field
And then
balls
they're a
fly.
completely different story at home. They're even better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. The pitching's horrendous. Of course, Kyle Kendrick goes 7 shutout innings
I
in
know.
opening day.
They
after
won
we
10-0.
tore him
I
apart.
know. Even you put something on Twitter. Yeah, this is what opening day is about.
Kyle Kendrick versus Kyle Loesch.
Kyle Loesch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's opening
Yeah,
day.
they have no... I mean, they really don't have any good pitchers. But, it's overreaction.
Overreaction Thursday.
Yeah. Overreaction Thursday. Rockies lead league in runs scored, contend for a wild card spot.
All right, so we got that, and we got Ryan Sandberg will be the first manager fired. And my third overreaction kind of goes with yours. Corey Dickerson will lead the NL in home runs this year. I think he's one of the most underrated power hitters. Actually, one of the most underrated hitters in baseball.
I see he was ranked fairly. I thought he was overvalued as far as like fantasy goes. I saw him going a little high, and I just didn't think he was worth it. I didn't think he has a whole lot of numbers to back it up. As
Well,
just
if you look
one
at
year.
his numbers from last
Yeah,
year,
one good year, right?
yeah, well, last year was insane. He hit, let's see, 2014, 312, 24 home runs, 76 RBIs on a bad team.
Yeah. So you think
I think,
playing, 81
I
games
think-
in Colorado?
yeah, I think that'll help
Oh,
a
absolutely.
lot.
Yeah, that helps everyone.
Also, I mean, I don't know. I just really like Corey Dickerson. And he's got 2 home runs already.
He's got 2.
He hit 24.
That could out
last
hit
year.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, Adrian Gonzalez on pace for 500.
I mean, I hate going against my boy Giancarlo Stanton, but
Corey Dickerson. All
I
right.
got my Giancarlo Stanton jersey on today.
Yes.
For all you non-YouTube watcher
Yes.
podcast
It's
listeners.
a beautiful looking,
Thank you.
very white.
It is white.
All right, my last one. MLB, after this season, Major League Baseball, one form or another, will do something to improve offense.
Why?
Why? 13 shutouts already this season.
In 3 days.
In 3 days, there have been 13 shutouts.
That's insane.
And right now, as we're recording this, Matt Harvey's shutting out the Nationals in the bottom of the 7th. He's not in the game. He was done after 6.
Why don't they bring steroids back? That'll do it.
Okay. The Pirates are shutting out the Reds in the 6th. Royals are shutting out the White Sox in the 5th. Indians are shutting out the Astros in the 3rd. But 13 shutouts in 3 days, and more to come. And this has been a trend. Pitching has been dominating.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
I don't
like
mind it, but young people who they're trying to bring
Get
back
into
to
baseball,
baseball,
yeah.
they don't want to see.
Because it's boring.
It's boring to people. Like me and you, we're obsessed. We're hooked. You have us, MLB. You win. But the a lot of people our age and younger aren't into baseball.
And when you say, why don't you like baseball to people, they say, oh, it's too slow.
It's slow
there's
and
so
it's
much
boring.
time in between. No, it's not.
You got to appreciate it,
You do.
and we do. But
A lot,
they're
a lot
gonna
of people
do something. They're gonna lower the mound, shrink the
So
strike
pitchers will be
zone.
throwing 80
Yeah.
miles an hour.
Yeah.
But again, just like a softball mound.
Yeah.
Just like a flat.
Yeah. Well, they raised it years ago, right? Or did they lower it again? They've changed the height of the mound in the past.
Yeah.
Is my point.
Yeah.
And they might do it again.
Do it again.
That's my overreaction. Overreaction Thursday, ladies and gentlemen.
So read your final three.
All right. Adrian Gonzalez wins the Triple Crown. Rockies lead the league in runs scored, contend for a wild card spot. Major League Baseball helps offenses by lowering the mound in the offseason.
All right. My three, I got Kershaw will put up human numbers. Ryan Sandberg will be the first manager fired, and Corey Dickerson will lead the NL in home runs.
Okay. I like mine.
I like yours better, too. Crap.
All right, let's move on. So what I kind of teased this in the beginning of the show. I was at work. Believe it or not, this is not our full-time job yet.
No.
The Sultans of Swing. Not yet.
No,
We're getting
yet.
there. But
One day.
At work, one of the guys we work with was saying he's never really been into baseball, but he's trying to pick a favorite team to root for. And that got me thinking, if I were in his shoes, and somehow I knew what I know about baseball,
Right. And say, like, this is like, even if you weren't from the area you're from, if you could pick a team.
Forget about like
hometown
allegiance.
Don't
like obviously I'm gonna tell him, root for the Phillies.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't want to put him through that.
Not right now.
I'm not that cruel. All right. So who would it be? And my thoughts were, I want a young team who's exciting to watch, who has a star player, who is going to be good for years to come, who is already good, not like a team that's you're banking on them being
like
good.
The Twins.
Yeah.
Not something like that.
Or the Astros.
Yeah, they're going to be good in 5 years.
Yeah, no, they're already
someone that's good,
proven themselves.
but they're going to
be
better
better
and probably get up to the top.
And the team I landed on was the Pittsburgh Pirates. They have all the above. Made the playoffs 2 years in a row.
After the longest drought
After
ever.
a long drought.
I don't know if it was the longest drought ever, but it was a long time.
It was long. They have a star player in Andrew McCutchen.
He's good. Andrew McCutchen is
he's
so
a superstar.
good. I don't like his short hair, though, but that's...
He should have kept the dreads.
Did for charity, though. That was nice.
Yeah, at least if you're going to cut off your signature look, do it for a good
cause. That's like what he was known for. Like
I know.
Like
they had a commercial about it.
And it looked good.
Yeah, he pulled it off.
Come on.
But they also have the best young outfield in baseball with McCutchen, Marte, and Polanco. I like Neil Walker a lot. Josh Harrison just
Neil Walker's
signed
getting older, though.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying.
He's going to be there.
But
Josh Harrison just signed a big contract extension.
The Pirates are a team who could, seriously, if they shored up some things, could win the World Series in the next 2 to 3 years.
They can win it this year.
If everything goes right. Everything would have to go right.
And I think Garrett Cole's going to be a star.
I like Garrett Cole.
I think he's going to be an ace.
I like Locke,
maybe
too.
even this year.
I think Locke's good.
Locke's not bad. But Liriano's good. They got some good arms in the bullpen.
So what's the rotation? They got Locke, Cole, Liriano, Burnett. Who's their fifth?
According to MLB.com, it's Vance Worley, but I feel like he didn't win that job.
Yeah, he did.
He did? Okay, I'm thinking of something else then. That's their five.
I forgot about Worley.
Yeah.
That's not bad five.
Yeah, they're going to be good for years to come. They're already good. They're established. That's who I would go with. They're fun to watch. They got like some young guys that have energy, and it's exciting. And they haven't won a World Series since 1979. So if that happens, it's kind of you're a part of something that hasn't happened in a long time. I don't want to do math right now. I'll embarrass myself, but a long time.
89, 99, 2009, 2010, 37 years.
There we go.
I think. It's 36
I'm
or 37.
the math magician.
Sure. Math magician?
Yeah. All right, who do you have?
I'm torn.
Of course you are.
I know.
Let me guess what one of them is. Is it the Marlins?
It is. One's the Marlins.
I want to rip you apart for this, but it's not a bad pick.
No, because they have good young players.
Because they have all of the
pieces,
qualities that I listed.
They have every single thing that you said.
Yeah, I know, but you're too big on the Marlins that I want to just tear you apart. But
and the other team is the Cubs.
Yeah.
I'm not really torn anymore. It's settled. I like the Marlins.
Okay.
But the Cubs are...
Well, the thing with the Cubs, they were actually my second. The only thing they don't have is they're not good yet.
Right.
But they have a ton of young talent.
And I don't like their pitching.
And the thing I do like about Joe Madden
Yeah,
he's awesome. He's my favorite man. Him and Buck Showalter, I think, are the two best managers in baseball.
You'd have to throw Bruce Bochy in there too.
Yeah, you would.
Because he's won 3 World Series with teams
I know
nobody thought was going to win the World Series.
Okay, so those are the 3 I would say. And he's someone you can like really cheer for. He's just really cool dude.
Yeah, he's different. Like,
yeah,
he's definitely a player's coach.
Yeah, oh yeah, and
like he has fun with stuff.
If you say you jump on the Cubs bandwagon, you're a Cubs fan. You get if they say they win the World Series in your lifetime at all.
Right.
That's something that how many people in the world can say they were alive
in 1908?
1 were alive in 1908 for the last Cubs World Series, and 2 were old enough to remember it.
Yeah.
And 3 were actually a fan of them.
No one.
How many people?
If you're one of them, please
let us know.
Please let me know.
Yeah, let us know. I doubt you have a Twitter, but
you probably can't see.
Just a terrible condition, I'm sure. But let us know.
But anyway.
All right, yeah, Marlins.
Let me talk about the Marlins.
Okay. just let me talk about the Marlins. Right. That's what we're gonna just do every show. It's just gonna be, can I talk about the Marlins again?
Outfield.
The 0-3 Miami Marlins.
It's all right. It's early.
Overreaction Thursday.
Christian Yelich, Ozuna, Giancarlo Stanton. That's good outfield.
Oh yeah.
Good young outfield.
Yeah.
Prado at third. That's a good veteran to have.
Yeah.
Could be a lot worse. Henchovia at short. Good young player.
I like him.
D. Gordon at second. Good young player.
Like him.
I love D. Gordon. Michael Morse at first. They would have to upgrade at first, but I like Michael Morse.
But they're not going to be perfect at every position.
No, and then you got Salto Macchia behind the plate, who, I mean, he's not bad.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's not that good though.
But
he's been around them.
They still,
Boston, Texas, Boston.
The pitching is what's going to get.
Yeah, Alvarez, Latos, Kohler, Herron, Cozart, and then when Jose Fernandez come back,
he's one of the best power arms in the game.
Yeah, we'll see.
And he's also extremely young.
What is he? 22.
Yeah,
he's really good. And then I mean, you got Ichiro. I love Ichiro too. But yeah, I think they're a team who you could root for.
And you'll be the only one in the world who likes the Marlins.
Yeah, probably. You could go to. I wonder how much Marlins tickets are.
Dirt cheap.
They have to be.
You can't give them away.
The stadium's ugly.
It's really nice looking on the
outside.
They didn't waste
$1 million on that thing that goes back and forth with the Marlins.
With the Dolphins? Oh, no, it's Marlins. That would make more sense. But there's like flamingos next to it.
I know, it's horrible. There's a thing on Twitter, and every month they post. It's like your monthly reminder of what you could spend $1 million on. And they just show a picture of that thing. It's so funny. Oh man, yeah, but I would definitely go for the Marlins if I were a new baseball fan.
I wouldn't. Because like,
of course you wouldn't.
What was it? I was thinking of something I was gonna say. They just don't. I don't know. Other than
there's nothing wrong with the Marlins. That's why you can't say anything.
It's because I think what's holding me back is the fact that there are no they don't have a good fan base, and it's like why bother?
Yeah. Because you could be one of the handful.
Yeah, and then you got no one to cheer with. No one.
Yeah.
You usually go down there for like a playoff game. It's like, okay, it's sold out, but like nobody knows what's happening.
Yeah, everyone's just there because tickets were $10.
Yeah. They're handing them out in the parking lot. Hey guys, there's a playoff game tonight. Did you know that?
I like them. I like them.
Yeah. All right, so I thought that was a fun little thing to talk about.
Yeah, it's something different.
Yeah, and I'll bring it up to the guy we work with. What our choices are. We'll make our pitches and
for sure.
let him choose. All right, we have some.
Oh yeah, giveaways.
Giveaway news to discuss.
Not sure what we're going to do yet, but we have Trenton Thunder tickets to give away. We
tried to give them away on Twitter, but that failed miserably.
We have LA Iron Pigs tickets to give away.
Fear the Bacon.
Fear the Bacon. I love that hat. I want that hat.
I don't like
You don't like it?
No.
For anybody who doesn't know, it's just a hat with a strip of
piece
bacon
of
on
bacon.
the front. That's all it is. It's a nice hat.
Those are like a top seller, I think. Pretty sure they were
probably
top selling hat in baseball.
Yeah.
Or at least minor league baseball.
Most likely. But yeah, well,
their marketing team's great.
Are they?
Oh yeah, like just their Twitter and stuff. Really good job. So we
Maybe
have
their MLB team should work on their Twitter to fix.
Yeah, they should.
Their Twitter's horrible. But yeah, we'll figure out some way to give these things away.
Yeah, we got some other random stuff too. Fenway Dirt.
Fenway Dirt. You want some Fenway Dirt? What else we got? We got some stuff from the Reds.
Keychains and stuff. A Mets keychain.
Mets keychains.
Should have Mets tickets.
Yeah. Don't get me started.
But yeah, we're gonna send out the hat and jersey that our people won shortly.
Yeah, that'll be going out tomorrow. The hat will be going out tomorrow. The jersey probably a little later than that.
Probably next week, early next week. All right.
That was a good podcast. That was something different.
Yeah, I mean,
and baseball season is finally here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to get clever, you know.
Well, not much. Not once the season gets.
Yeah,
started.
we're gonna have more talking
We're 3
points.
days in.
Yeah, so we had to get clever today.
Yeah, we had to get real clever.
But let us know what you thought at
Sultans
of Swing, No I in Swing, at Tim Stokel, at Frank Shallow, Twitter, Instagram. That's it.
That's it.
All right, guys, have a good one.
Deuces.